In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 MLB games happening on September 16, 2022, and providing you with team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 1 betting pick a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Baltimore Orioles versus Toronto Blue Jays. The Toronto Blue Jays host the Baltimore Orioles Friday in the first game of a 3-game series. The Blue Jays are 81-62 and are second in the American League East and first in the wild card rankings. The Orioles are 75-67, fourth in the American League East and fourth in the American League wild card race. The Orioles lead the season series 7-6. The Toronto Blue Jays are likely going to get the benefit of the doubt here at home and with the way they've played over the last couple of weeks. However, the Baltimore Orioles are rested and should be the more motivated team, as they have to catch a heater if they're going to get back in the playoff conversation. Also, Austin Voth has been at his best on the road this season, where he has a 4.06 earned run average and .226 allowed batting average compared to a 4.68 earned run average and .311 allowed batting average at home. The O's have won 6 of the last 10 meetings against the Blue Jays. This series is kind of do or die for the Orioles. They really need a sweep here to get back in it, or at least win 2 out of 3 to pick up a game. So the Baltimore Orioles money line is our full game side pick. Jordan Lyles is pitching to a 4.78 earned run average and a 1.54 WHIP in his last 7 starts, while Thomas Hatch has struggled to even be at the MLB level, as he has a career 5.58 earned run average in 21 games thus far. Both teams have played 50 games in the second half of the regular season, as Baltimore is scoring 4.84 runs per game, while Toronto is averaging 4.14 runs per game. Looking at the first 13 games of the regular season between these teams, they are averaging 10.38 total runs per game against one another. If Jordan Lyles is pitching against the Blue Jays, you can expect a lot of runs in this one. Lyles is coming off a hellaciously bad performance in his last start, where he got stomped by the Red Sox for 8 runs in 3.2 innings. He is facing arguably the best lineup in baseball, one that has torched him to the tune of a 6.57 earned run average in his career. Things will get ugly here real quick. On the other side, the Orioles are likely facing the Blue Jays bullpen, so they should be able to put runs on the board. The last bullpen game for the Jays resulted in a loss to Texas. Look for a fairly high-scoring affair that blasts past the total. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Chicago White Sox versus Detroit Tigers. The Chicago White Sox continue their quest to win back-to-back American League Central Division crowns as they travel to Detroit to take on the Tigers in a 3-game weekend series. The White Sox have little room for error with under 3 weeks to go in the season. The Tigers, meanwhile, are in last place in the American League Central and will try to play the role of spoiler this weekend. The pitching matchup on Friday night will feature Lucas Giolito of the White Sox taking on Matt Manning of the Tigers. The White Sox are in a battle for the American League Central crown and trail the Guardians by 3.5 games entering this contest with the Tigers. Chicago will go with right-hander Lucas Giolito for Game 1 of this road set. He allowed 3 runs with 6 punch-outs across 6 frames on Friday in a no decision against the Athletics in his last appearance. The 28-year-old will bring a bloated 5.18 earned run average, 1.49 WHIP, and 153 strikeouts across 139 innings into the start. Detroit would like nothing more than playing the role of a spoiler here, so expect a concerted effort from them and Matt Manning. With that said, they have been horrid from the dish all year. Entering this game with Chicago, they have hit the fewest number of home runs, are second last in on-base percentage, and score the fewest runs per game in the majors with 3.34. Giolito has a good chance to improve his 5.18 earned run average with a strong performance here, so the Chicago White Sox money line is our full game side pick. Detroit entered this season with high expectations after they put together a promising 2021 season when they finished 77-85. They were hoping to approach the .500 mark this year, but it has been an outright disaster. They are 54-89 coming into this game and have been embarrassing from the dish, but they have held their own from the mound considering how bad they have been from the plate. Matt Manning is a quality starter and has been excellent through the month of August into September. I expect the White Sox to take care of business in this game, but not without a fight from the Tigers. These teams know each other well, so anticipate a low-scoring battle. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Texas Rangers versus Tampa Bay Rays. This Friday, the Texas Rangers and the Tampa Bay Rays will play Game 1 of this 3-game series. The first pitch will be thrown out inside Tropicana Field. The last time that these two teams matched up, they ended up splitting a 4-game series. The Texas Rangers are coming into this one after splitting a short 2-game series with the Oakland A's. Texas will have to be better on the mound as they gave up 15 combined runs in 2 games to the Athletics. The Tampa Bay Rays are entering this one after losing their previous 4-game series to the Toronto Blue Jays. The Rays lost 3 of 4 games as their bats continued to let them down. They only scored 1 run in the final game as their bats will have to heat up if they want to challenge the Rangers on the road. Texas is 14-38 in their last 52 Friday games and 2-7 in their last 9 road games. The under is 6-1 in Texas' last 7 road games. Tampa Bay is 6-0 in their last 6 games against the American League West and 36-15 in their last 51 home games. The under is 4-1 in Tampa Bay's last 5 home games. The under is 4-1 in these two teams' last 6 head-to-head meetings. Tampa Bay was pushing for the top spot in the American League East, but has hit a rough patch and is now going to have settled for a wild card spot. Tampa Bay is starting Corey Kluber, who allowed 6 runs in his start against the Yankees. For the Rangers, Martin Perez has allowed 7 runs over his last 18 innings of work. Kluber did get rocked in his last start, but he has been pretty good over the last few months for the Rays. Martin Perez has been a little bit inconsistent, but still holds a sub-3 earned run average for the Rangers. I am taking the value with Martin Perez on the mound here, so the Texas Rangers to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. Martin Perez will be starting on the mound for the Rangers as he has been a beast this season. He currently has a 2.77 earned run average, as it has not been easy to score on him as of late. He only allowed 1 earned run in his last start, and the Rays' batting lineup doesn't scare me. They are scoring the 19th least amount of runs per game, and they are hitting the 24th least amount of home runs this season. They will stay stagnant at the plate in this one. Now, Texas will eventually cash in at the plate, but Kluber has been a beast at home this season. He is currently 7-2 with a 3.74 earned run average. The Rangers haven't been raking the ball as of late, as I see them struggling at different points in this game. Having 2 veteran starting pitchers on the mound like Martin Perez and Corey Kluber means they should be able to limit runs scoring against them. Looking at the splits, Martin Perez is 6-3 with a 2.65 earned run average in 14 road games, while Corey Kluber is 7-2 with a 3.74 earned run average in 13 home games thus far. These offenses have also shown they are not scoring incredibly well, as the Rangers are averaging 4.21 runs per game in their previous 14 games, while the Rays are scoring 3.5 runs per game in their last 14 games. The under is 5-2-1 in their last 8 games against one another played at Tropicana Field. I like both starting pitchers in this game, and I see them making it very difficult for their opponents to score. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.